day.
What should you have after your gym session?
Your post-workout meal is going to be the second most important meal of the day. The thing is after we exercise, our muscles are very sensitive to carbohydrate intake and are primed to replenish glycogen. For up to 6 hours post-training, the intake of carbohydrates is going to be much higher. In fact, it's going to be so high that the conversion to fat is going to be much lower due to fat cells being less nutrient sensitive. For this reason, I would recommend a high glycemic simple carbohydrate to replenish glycogen as quick as possible, just to counteract the catabolic hormonal and intracellular conditions that training induces on our physiology. And lastly, in regard to protein, I would opt for a faster digesting protein such as whey.
So this gentleman is talking about the importance of post-workout carbs and protein. I'm going to help you understand why this is incorrect. Time for school. His first statement that you reduce the rate of carb to fat conversion post-exercise is misleading, because even though carbs' main role post-exercise is to replenish glycogen stores, in turn reducing how much is used to store fat, there is no solid evidence that consuming carbohydrates post-exercise leads to lower levels of body fat compared to any other time in the day. His next statement that high glycemic carbs post-exercise will counteract the catabolic effects of the workout, implying that this will reduce muscle breakdown. That's not correct either, as shown in this study that found that consuming 50 grams of carbs with 25 grams of protein did not stimulate muscle protein synthesis or inhibit muscle protein breakdown more so than 25 grams of protein alone. Same here, which found that the co-ingestion of carbohydrates during recovery did not further stimulate muscle protein synthesis as long as ample protein is ingested. Lastly, he recommends a fast digesting protein after exercise. This meta-analysis of 43 studies found that protein intake after a workout does not lead to superior outcomes in muscle mass compared to any other time in the day. So yes, evenly spread out your protein intake, but whether it's after exercise or not is not relevant. And if you didn't know already, the anabolic window does not exist. The only situation in which post-exercise carbohydrates may be useful is if you're a high-level athlete engaging in multiple bouts of intense exercise per day. This new meta-analysis of 29 studies demonstrates that unless you conduct multiple bouts of exercise per day, there is no real need to replenish glycogen stores straight away. The body is very much able to recover for your next session with a normal balanced diet, without the need to inhale a Rice Krispies bar post-exercise. So to summarize, you don't need to consume simple carbs or protein post-exercise. The anabolic window does not exist, and your total carb and protein intake in the day is what matters. Class dismissed.